Hello everyone and welcome to Java Forever course. Currently we are learning manipulating strings and today is the last class on this topic. In today's class we will learn about a special function called compareTo. compareTo function compares two strings and it tells you which string is bigger. That sounds a little weird because we have learned comparison on numbers. When we know that number 12 is greater than number 10 or number 20 is greater than number 10. But when it comes to comparing the string, you can compare the strings in a similar fashion. The way it works is, first let's understand a term called lexicographically. Lexicographically looks very fancy, but it's relatively straightforward. When you write letters like this and say A to B to C to D and so on, and the letter A, B, C and up to Z, this is in ascending order in which letters has what we call it, the computing value. The computer gives a value to these letters, and letter A has much higher value than small letter A. Letter B is bigger than letter A. So now when you compute it and using a function, it will tell you what is the difference between these two, on what position the difference was found. And this is very useful when you are again manipulating a lot of data, a lot of text, and you want to find between two strings if those two strings are same or not. Then in that case you will use compareTo. Now look at this way. Three rules I have written here. If a string lexicographically is equal, then it returns 0. There is no difference between the two strings. But if one is bigger than another one, it will return you the negative one. My bad. If you are comparing two strings and the first one is less than the second string, then it will return you a negative number. If the first string is greater than the second string, then it will return you a positive number. So when you compare two strings, if I say, let me actually scroll up here. Let's take this example. In this example, we are saying we are taking two strings. One is called derivation and another is derived. If you say string A dot compared to a string B. So basically we are saying we are comparing derivation, which is A, dot compared to, and in this one we are comparing with the string derived. Right? This is what we are exactly doing it. Now, if you notice between these two strings, actually I should have written it here again, my bad. So let me write this derivation, and another string is derived. Let me change the color to show you here. See, these two are same. E same, R same, I same, V same. The difference was found here between A and E. Now, what is the difference from letter A, B, C, D and E? If you start here, the difference is 1, 2, 3 and 4 position difference. Straightforward, right? But then when you're comparing letter derivation, in letter A, this is your A, derivation. It was A, and the next word, on the same position you found letter E. That means this string is smaller because now comparison is on A versus E, and A is smaller than E, so it will return you -4. And this is what I meant when I say if you compare two strings using compareTo method and it returns you minus value, that means your string is smaller than the string you are comparing against. Why? Because letter A is behind letter E. Hope this is clear. Now you can take this example. I have written several examples. I'm comparing A with C, A with D. You can see, and you can write like this and understand the difference at what position the difference was found. Difference can be found in the first letter itself, and in that case, the whatever is the difference between those two letters, this is what it will return. Hope this is clear. You go ahead and give a try. Understand between these two. I want to take this example. The another one method what we have learned is compareTo. I forgot to mention about the second method. Second method Java provides is called equals. And equals, you simply say some string, let's say a string. Let's take an example of a string D and a string E. D is all lowercase hello. E is also all lowercase hello. If I say D dot equals E, I'm taking D comparing with E. If I do this, this method does not return a numeric value like 0 or a positive number or a negative number. It simply says whether these two are equal or not. And in lot of many cases, you will always use this method when it comes to string comparison. In numbers, you will compare, and I'm not talking about the comparison, it is coming later. And I'll show you when it comes to comparing the string and checking if two strings are same or not, you always use equal method. You say D dot equal E, and this will return either true or false, which is nothing but a Boolean value. So if I have to compare and store this value, I will say Boolean x equal to D dot equals E. This returns a Boolean value, and I'm storing in a Boolean variable. That's all in today's class, and this is pretty much on string manipulation. I hope you guys have enjoyed so far. You have learned, you have done practice. Go ahead and take a couple of tests and practice more on your skills. As I always say, practice is the only way to learn coding. Thank you, and see you guys in the next unit.
Thanks for watching. Do subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos.